English Weekly. Your English Weekly. La chronique 100% en anglais de Radio Grand Lac avec Sinead.
Hello everyone and welcome to Your English Weekly. Bonjour à tous ceux qui nous écoutent aujourd'hui en Radio Grand Lac 92.1 et bienvenue sur l'émission Your English Weekly. Donc cette émission stimule la langue anglaise avec une expression de la semaine. Vous pouvez réécouter cette émission sur YouTube, Your English Weekly, ou vous pouvez m'écouter là jusqu'à la fin, donc ça serait sympa. Donc cette émission aujourd'hui est sponsorisée par Your English Workshop, qui est un centre de formation pour l'apprentissage de la langue anglaise et qui, bien sûr, est qualifié et certifié avec Calliope. Donc, s'il vous plaît, restez avec nous jusqu'au bout. On a une conversation pendant une quart d'heure en anglais. Donc, cette semaine, le niveau, c'est à peu près C1. Donc, voilà. Donc, aujourd'hui, j'ai une super invitée qui est Nora. Hello, Nora. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming today. And I'm Sinead, your host. So welcome to Your English Weekly. And today we're going to start with our expression of the week. Nora, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Have you ever heard the expression as busy as a bee?
Yes, because most of the time I am as busy as a bee.
Oh, okay. So we're going to tell our auditors what is busy as a bee.
Busy as a bee means that you work hard, you work a lot, and most of the time you don't stop.
Okay, well, we'll find out at the end if you're right. Thanks, Nora. So, Nora, can you introduce yourself to our audience today?
So, my name is Nora. I'm Bulgarian. I'm 13 years old and I live in Chambéry in Savoie.
Okay.
At this time, and I'm a professional groomer. And I have my grooming salon, Le Chien Malin, in Aix-les-Bains.
Okay, and how did you end up here in Aix-les-Bains, just quickly?
Oh, that's not going to be quick, but I really liked Chambéry.
Yeah.
I lived in Nice, Lyon, the States, and Germany, but I really liked Chambéry and Aix.
And this region.
Yeah.
Oh, like many people. Okay, Nora, tell us, what exactly is Chien Malin, Le Chien Malin, which is the toiletry or grooming, as we say in English? What exactly is it?
It's a pet grooming salon, and it's especially to make dogs beautiful, to keep them healthy, so you can trim them, bathe them, etc.
Okay, so before we continue, can you explain to our auditors, just quickly, what dog walking is, what dog sitting is, what dog training is, and what a saloon is in English?
So dog walking is something that people do who walk dogs for sick or working people. Dog sitting is something that people do
when someone goes on holiday.
Yeah, who looks after your dog while you're on a holiday or vacation, or you just cannot sit them for a while. The training is when someone teaches your dog to behave, to sit, to stand, to lay, every basic training that your dog needs.
Okay, and dog grooming. So this is your job, but tell us what dog grooming is.
Dog grooming is taking care of your pets. So it can be dog grooming or cat grooming, or if it's rabbit grooming. You have grooming for different types of animals. I'm specialized in dog grooming. So I will trim their coats, I will bathe them, I will
wash them beautiful.
I'll make the brushing.
Okay. And everything that will make them smell good and look good and feel good.
Especially feel good, because dogs can have a lot of problems if not properly groomed. There's types of breeds that need grooming, like weekly or monthly or 2 or 3 times a year, and it's basically they need it to be healthy.
Okay, so for you, what is a priority in your job?
For all my clients, dogs.
Yes.
They are my first-timer clients to be healthy.
To be healthy, okay.
Yes.
And why do you say it's important for a dog to be healthy? It's because if the owner loves its dog, usually a dog is healthy, no?
Yes, but if the dog owner doesn't know exactly how to take care, for example, of his dog's coat, it can get gnawed. So you have to bring the gnat out so that the skin is not irritated, so they can pee or they can walk normally without any...
Okay, so just explain to the auditors, what is the coat and what is knotting?
So the coat is the hair.
Okay.
The hair of the dog. We call it a coat.
Yeah.
Because it's not exactly the same type of hair as
No, it's
we
like us
have.
wearing a coat. It keeps us warm in the winter.
Exactly. And the knotting is the compressed hair of the dog. It's like having a ponytail all day long, every day. And it gets tighter and tighter. And it can cut the blood flow in the dog's limbs, for example, or the ears. And it's very dangerous for their health.
Okay, that's interesting to know. Very good. So when did you set up the pet grooming salon for animals called Le Chien Malin?
So I opened in August, this August.
Okay, so that's very recent, yeah.
Yeah, so it's been like a month and a half, maybe.
Okay, so it's not very long. And how are things going?
So it's going great. Actually, it exceeds my expectations.
Okay, well, that's fantastic. And where exactly are you located, Nora?
So I'm located in Le Grand Passage.
Ah, that's where the post office is.
Yes, it's the new post office is located there. You have Le Cachette de M.
The tourist office.
And
of course the Maison de Presse.
And the Maison de Presse, exactement.
Okay. And so do you have extra services for these dogs? Okay, we know that you groom them, that you look after them, etc. But do you have extra services for them?
So I propose dog sitting during the weekend. So I can take the dog from Friday until Monday.
For the weekends. Okay, that's good for people to know because it's not always easy to get one's dog looked after.
Yeah.
Okay. And
also I can make a doggy daycare. So in the salon, if I don't have a lot of bookings in the day, I can take 1 or 2 dogs that can sit in my salon. I take care of them from 8:30 till 6. And then the owner is just, he can go make some shopping, do everything, and he knows that his dog is looked after.
Okay, and they can book slots with you for 2 hours if they only want 2 hours or 4 hours.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's really good. Fantastic. So how long have you been grooming? Tell us a little bit about your career, how you ended up setting up this saloon here in aix-les-bains.
So I started non-professionally when I was in my 20s. I had a lot of dogs while I was growing up, so it's really a passion. And I started taking care of my dogs at home and some dogs of neighbors, etc. Afterwards, I thought that in my 20s, it's going to be really, really hard to set up my own business, especially here in France. So I finished my studies in Bulgaria when I learned management in the tourism. Afterwards, I worked in hospitality for like 10 years. But afterwards, I just knew that I had to go back to my origins, to my passion.
Oh, yeah.
So I made a professional study. I don't know what it's called exactly in English, the type of petit formation.
Okay, so you went back to a small degree in studies. Okay, part-time studying.
Yeah,
to pass the diploma.
Like 6 months of integrated studies. So I worked in the salon with someone that has more than 15 years of experience.
Okay.
So I worked every day like a groomer, and I learned everything.
You learned the tricks of the trade.
Exactly.
Okay. And what animals do you cater for?
For now, I'm doing mostly dogs.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to start taking care of cats, but I know from experience that this is difficult when you're alone, and for now I'm working alone. So for the safety of the cats and myself, because it's very dangerous to work with cats, they're animals that don't have a lot of patience.
Okay.
So after 15 minutes, they can be dangerous. Their bites can be more dangerous than a big dog's bite.
Oh, really? Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
And where did you find your passion for dogs?
I've had dogs since I was very young. I always loved dogs, cats, rabbits, parrots. I had all kinds of animals. And my mom always had this fear that I would come back from school. I'm 10 years old. And I will bring home some kind of animal. So I saved one day. I saved money for like a week or two, and I went and bought a hamster.
Okay. Well, I think a lot of children did that, though, Nora, at that age.
Yeah. And I just bought a hamster, and after that, I bought a second one, and after that, I bought a puppy at home, just like I found on the street, and after that, a cat.
Okay, so it was like Noah's Ark. The animals just kept coming on board.
Yeah.
Oh, how sweet, how sweet. Well, it depends. Maybe not for you, yes, but maybe not for your mum. So people, if they want to come and find out more about what you do, how can they find out more about what you do, Nora?
So I have a Facebook page.
Yeah.
Le Chien Malin Aix-les-Bains.
Mm-hmm.
And I have an Instagram also with the same name.
Okay.
So I post pictures, videos, so you can see the kind of work I do. You can see the products that I sell also in the salon. You can book by writing a text. You have all the data, like phone number, etc., in this page. Or you can just drop by the saloon and ask to book an appointment.
People must book an appointment for coming to you. It's better.
It's essential because grooming can take from 1 to 4 hours, depending on the dog. I can have a dog that weighs 75 kilos and can take me up to 3.5, 4 hours to groom.
Okay.
So
so you need to book an appointment. You just can't just turn up at the doorstep and say, "Take my dog, please."
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, fantastic. So let's come back to our expression of the day.
Yes.
You are busy as a bee from what you've been telling me today. So you are right. This expression means to be moving about quickly, to be as busy as a bee, because a bee is always moving all day, doing her little work to make her honey. So believe me, I think you have been as busy as a bee, Nora. Fantastic. Well, anyway, all our listeners, that's all from us today. If you wish to listen to this podcast again, don't hesitate to find us on YouTube. You will also see my Facebook page with the expression of the week. Have a wonderful week, and we'll be back again next week with a new idea, because next week we're going to be doing more lesson than having somebody with us. But I have a young girl who's going to be doing that with me. So that'll be interesting next week. So thanks again, Nora, for joining me on the air.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
And please, auditors, stay tuned, because at 1 o'clock you've got Jessica with all her tendency and her tips and all the new ideas for this winter season that's coming in. Well, everyone, thank you very much for listening. Bye to you from us at you.
Your English Weekly. Your English Weekly. La chronique 100% en anglais de Radio Grand Lac avec Sinead.
Radio Grand Lac.